all he could get. He brought it home, but to his surprise, the Newt just lay there, he was barely alive. The pet store owner knew what to do. He gave the boy a can of simple Newt food. Ned's Newts, he's so humongous. Ned's Newts, very precocious. Ned's Newts, he's where the fun is at. Ned's Newts, he's enormous, baby. Ned's Newts, sometimes disastrous, man. Ned's Newts, he's where the fun is at. Yeah.
Ned, Eric, my breakfast salute tornado is ready. French toast, English muffins, Canadian bacon, Belgian waffles, and Danish pastry.
Whoa, partner. We don't eat anything in this house till we've checked the food scares update.
Or any cans of 35-year-old Norwegian mayonnaise.
Darn, we missed it.
In other news, today is a sad day for the citizens of Friendly Falls.
The dam burst! Throw every sponge we have on the front lawn!
Calm down, dear. They have a big siren for that. Let's listen.
In 1956, before 20 witnesses in the town square, local hero Gus Gingrich put on 11 pairs of pants, thus setting a world record.
Good old Gus. My dad helped man the shoehorn for the 11th pair.
But this morning, a Dutch man put on 13 pairs of buttonfly corduroys, stunning the pant-wearing world.
Ta-da! Quite a long face. What you got there?
The Heroes of Friendly Falls Collector Series card number 1. Gus Gingrich. Recently dethroned pant wearer extraordinaire.
Who's on card number 2?
There is no card number 2. Gus put Friendly Falls on the map. He meant something. Now he's just a guy who wore a lot of clothes.
Oh, his heart was large as his waist, and his underwear well encased. His accomplishments, they were legion.
Don't eat old mayonnaise, that's Norwegian.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18.
19 pairs of hands! Ned, wake up! I just had a dream. And you were in it. And you. And you. Please welcome Ned Flepkin, our latest contestant on Break a World Record!
Uh-oh.
We're gonna restore the pride of Friendly Falls and make you famous
For way more than 15 minutes.
by smashing the world bungee jump record of 120 meters.
But Newton, there's no bridge in Friendly Falls.
That's why we're using the next best thing. You're gonna jump off this cow.
What?
I'll go first to make sure it's safe. It's not safe. What's the current record for putting live bees in your mouth?
6, held by Todd Beavertongue Montgomery. But Newton, it says this is dangerous.
Only if you disturb them by removing them from their hive. 2,711. Run, Forrest! Run! The world record for standing on one foot with both eyes closed is 44 hours. And seeing how this is a .45 Magnum, the most powerful starting gun made, the question you gotta ask yourself is, you feel like standing on one foot with your eyes closed for 44 hours, punk? Ready? Get set, go! I'd like to cancel the solid gold trophy and the celebratory marching band, please. According to this, no one's ever inflated a balloon to the size of the sun. Hey, bebop groovers, I'll get it started for you. 1 and 2 and...
I can't do it, Newton. I just don't have it in me.
But Opie, this is bigger than you, me, and Aunt Bee here. All over this town, people have lost hope. Good people, decent people who just need something to cling to. Something bigger than themselves. Something wearing way too many pants. They've lost their way, son. They need guidance. Breaking this record won't just mean Independence Day for Friendly Falls. From today on, it'll be Independence Day for the entire world.
It's no good, Newton. I'm just a kid.
What are you talking about? You're the most important person in the world. You're my owner.
Newton, to tell you the truth.
The truth? I can't handle the truth.
Ned? You still feel bad about poor old Gus Gingrich, don't you?
I'm just glad he isn't alive to see this.
But he is, dear. His daughter mentions him all the time while I'm spraying her at the perfume counter. She just adores 10W40 de Paris. A delicate scent that keeps your jaw from creaking.
Gus Gingrich is alive?
If you're here to see the pants trick, I don't do that anymore. Most days I wear 2, 3 pairs tops.
No, Gus, sir, your recordness. Actually, I need your help. Wow, how much does breaking a world record pay?
Nothing, but I made a bomb on endorsements. There was Frosted Pant Wheat Cereal, the Pantomatic Exerciser, and, of course, the Trouser of Love ride at Fun World.
Gus, could you tell me your secret to breaking a world record?
Well, I guess there's no harm in telling you. Now that the record's gone, the trick is...
Yes?
Pick a really, and I mean really, stupid record to break.
Something completely stupid? I know just the person to help me.
And exactly which record will you be attempting to break today?
Let me confer with my manager. I shall now say a flavor of marmalade louder than it has ever been said before.
I'm sorry. A 50-year-old mother of 2 said it 4 decibels louder in a Swindon tea shop in 1968.
In that case, I will now spell hat. Worse than it has ever been spelled before. P-S-Q, hat.
Sorry, the worst spelling of hat is still F-R-A-P-P-L-E-N-O-G-G-I-G-O-G, held by a third-year med student from Dallas.
I will place a record number of bowling balls up my nose. Fun!
No, don't leave! Be seated, 'cause my man ain't defeated. He's the record breaker, make no mistaker. He will not rest till he is the best. Watch him put a pair of pajamas on every bird in the world.
Here, birdie, birdie. Bedtime. Here, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie.
Son, Mr. King, in 20 years of judging world records, this is the most failed attempts I have ever seen. I'm sorry, everybody.
The very most? So it'd be the world's record for failing at a world record.
Why, yes, I suppose it would.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, may I present the new world record holder, Ned Phelan, flailing, but never bailing, Flimpkin!
Good morning, children. I know you're all looking forward to today's school trip. Unfortunately, the tour of the chocolate factory, followed by the meet and greet of the cast of Baywatch, has been cancelled. Instead, we'll be visiting the Friendly Falls Museum of Dusty Old Things. Find yourselves seatmates for the bus. Ned, you can be my seatmate. So that would be the typical week of someone quite boring in 200 BC. Now you have 1 hour of free time. Don't forget to visit every area on your worksheets, answer all the questions, and hand them back in here at 2 o'clock.
Newt, what are you doing here? Hey!
Oops, looks like your lunch is ancient history. Too bad, Fido Flemkin.
Fido, 'cause you're the teacher's pet. Get it?
Yeah, an ancient history 'cause it's a museum. Ha ha, Wit City. Newton!
Oh my goodness! It's Pamela Anderson! I'm your biggest fan. I've seen all your shows. Not such a looker without all the makeup, is she?
Newton, the Baywatch trip was canceled. We had to come to the Museum of Dusty Old Things, and I have to fill out this stupid questionnaire.
Even better! History, c'est moi.
History is you?
Of course! What do you think I do all day?
Sleep.
I study. I devour books. Sometimes I even read them first. Books, magazines, encyclopedias, those little care instructions on clothing tags.
You can wash dish in cold, but never iron it or soak it overnight in a bucket of blueberries.
I learn. I feed my brain till knowledge bursts out of my ears. First question. Why were the ancient Egyptians mummified?
Everyone knows that. To preserve their dead.
Nope. ouchless bandages.
What?
Didn't have them. They were so afraid of the ouchie when they pulled bandages off, they just left them on. Eventually, if they lived long enough, they looked like this.
Are you sure?
Write it down. Now, what's the second question?
And so Napoleon discovered the cure for the itchy stomach. Okay, question number 10. What did Archimedes discover?
Oh, I know this one, too. It was a dark and stormy night. Professor Archimedes was in his lab, hunched over his microscope, when suddenly looked up and yelled, "Aha! I've discovered practical jokes!"
Actually, he was Greek, and it was a hot and sunny day. Archimedes was in the bath and discovered...
Oh, don't tell me I know this! He discovered the soap!
Nope, not the soap. Something happened in the bath.
He stayed in too long and went all wrinkly and pruny?
No, he left from the bath yelling Eureka.
Of course. That was his wife, Eureka. She yelled, "What are you doing, running around the town buck naked with water running over the side of the bath, you yachts?" And
because the water went over the side of the bath...
Mrs. Archimedes invented what we know today as... the bathrobe.
Are you sure? I thought it was something about displacement and...
Nope, bathrobe. Write it down.
Okay. Next, why was the Great Wall of China built?
Let me take you back through the mists of time 1,000 years.
It says here 2,000.
You didn't let me finish. Keep going through more mist until you're back 2,000 years. There was this Chinese laborer. Fred was his name.
That's not a very Chinese name.
Fred Wong Chung, and his wife didn't get along with the neighbors at all, so she said, "Fred, build us a wall so we don't have to listen to that awful music those noisy Mongols keep playing night after night." So he started building.
But the Great Wall crosses half of China. How big was his yard?
Oh, not that big. But he didn't know how to do corners. Trickiest part of the wall is the corners.
But I thought it was built over hundreds of years as protection from
the... backyard fence. Write it down. Next question.
The discovery of the New World.
As you can see, some people believe some yokel named Columbus discovered the New World in 1492.
Isn't that 'cause he did?
No. It was actually discovered by a girl named Candy in 1491.
Candy?
I'll show you. This land in the name of Ferdinand and Isabella.
I claim this land in the name of...
Hi, I'm Candy. Welcome to New World Tours.
Huh?
I'll be your tour rep for the next 14 fun-filled days of sights. Sun, colorful local peoples. Don't turn your back on them for a second. And vibrant nightlife. If you are planning on driving Native Americans from their homeland, please remember that over here we drive on the right.
On the right. This is great, Newton. You make history come alive. For whom did Michelangelo paint the Sistine Chapel?
I know this. Mrs. Sistine, I am Michelangelo of Michelangelo and Sons. I heard you got a ceiling that needs a painting. Oh, what do you suggest? Well, I can offer you white with a hint of a peach, or white with a hint of a creation of Adam. Oh, I'm not sure. Might clash with the drapes, you know. Could I see a sample? Oh, that's dramatic. Okay, I'll go with that one. Sorry, I got a bit of a cherub on your carpet. Oh.
Then I don't think that's the way it happened at all.
Write it down.
Oh, Ned, you can't learn much from an exhibit that isn't finished yet.
No, ma'am.
What's this? Linda Ronstadt did not paint the Sistine Chapel. Curator, I have a complaint.
Yeah.
Hey, the next question's about me. It all began in a tiny pond in Friendly Falls with a handful of stuff that looked like this. I was cute even then.
It's not you. It's another Newton.
You've got another pet? How could you? All this time, I thought I was the only one. Sir, there can only be one pet. This calls for dueling banjos at dawn.
No, this is about a man who lived a long time ago. Sir Isaac Newton.
Is he? I know all about him.
It was a dark and stormy night.
No, it was a hot and sunny day, and Newton was in his garden.
I said that. Didn't I say that? Now what?
Well, Newton sat under a tree. And an apple fell on his head. And he discovered...
Landscape gardening!
No!
He did! He discovered landscape gardening.
No!
Of course! He discovered something that's changed the way we understand the universe. Apple pie.
What about gravity?
Well, he discovered that later because it helps keep the pie on the table. Write it down.
Phew, just in time. Thanks for helping me get all the right answers.
Gee, I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so?
It's like a big wish, you know, where you...
I know what hoping is. You said you learned a million things from books.
I did, but mostly from this book. How to make stuff up and influence people. Did it work? Was I believable? Do I have way more friends at parties? Where are they?
Newton, I need the correct answers.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Hey, I'll just run back at the speed of an LTD florist and get the correct...
Hey, Fido, I think you got my paper. Oh, and here's yours. I just copied mine off the exhibits, but I'm sure Teacher's Pet has way better answers.